Let's take a look at some of the key storylines for the upcoming season and our Floor and Decor Next Level. Jon Poorman from the Houston Chronicle joins us now. Hey, Jon, there have been plenty of coaching changes already during the offseason. What does this mean for the landscape of Houston high school football, and what are some other things we need to watch out for in the upcoming season?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's been plenty of coaching movement, as there usually is. Obviously, the biggest one was Coach BJ Gott going from the state champion Peyto Panthers down to the Pearland Oilers. This is a great hire for Pearland, I believe. Obviously, a tremendous void to fill for Peyto, but I think both programs are going to be just fine. I think Peyto is going to continue to compete for the playoffs at the 6A level. They're moving up. And then, Pearland, I think, is just a perennially great program, and they're getting a really good young coach and Coach Gott there. So that was kind of the headliner, I suppose. As I mentioned, the realignment, obviously that's a huge deal when it comes to football as well. We had, as we talked about earlier in the year, we had several really high caliber 5A programs in the Houston area moving up to 6A. So that's going to make things really interesting when you talk about the landscape of high school football in the Houston area.
Hey, we've had plenty of our area stars graduate and move on to college, but it seems like new guys are always there to fill in. Who are some players we need to keep an eye out for?
Well, I'd like to start with a couple of running backs here. We have the All-Greater Houston reigning Offensive Player of the Year and Seth Davis at Katy. And then also the Max Preps National Junior of the Year, Ruben Owens down in El Campo. These are two, rising senior players who are just going to be counted on to do a lot for their respective teams. And I really love the talent out of both of these guys. Owens is one of the top recruits in the country. And Seth Davis is garnering plenty of Division I attention himself. So I'm really excited to see those two guys go at it again. And do what they do on the field. Some other guys to really watch out for: Jacquees Petaway, one of the top receiver recruits in the country there at Langham Creek. And then Michael Bell, he was a 1,000-yard rusher for Kincaid last year, but he's being recruited more as a defensive back, as a cornerback. I think with his brother Dylan gone now at Georgia, the Falcons are going to really count on him to do a lot of different things, and I'm excited to see what kind of senior season he can put together.
Next Level is brought to you by Floor and Decor. Let us help you take your home improvement project to the next level.